Hello there gorgeous gamers, and welcome back to Pure Play TV, and we've got our Little Witch Academia VR Broom Racing review for PlayStation VR. Let's have a gander. The story begins with you arriving at Lunar Nova Magical Academy as a new guest student. You've enrolled at the school to participate in a series of magical activities to help get rid of the excess magic overflowing from the mystical ley lines. The quickest way to expel this built-up magic is to jump on a broom and fly across the land, but to make things a bit more interesting, this is done by racing. The races themselves are pretty simple. You fly your broom through numerous magical rings located along the track, and at various points you will fly into teleporting rings that will transfer you to the next part of the course until you reach the finish line. To fly along the tracks, you'll lean your head forward and tilt your DualSense controller in the direction you want to move. On the surface that may sound a little bit strenuous, but it wasn't too bad and it felt pretty natural after a race or two. If at any moment you go too far off course, you will be instantly repositioned back onto the track. Initially, I was a bit worried that I would get dizzy or disorientated from the speed of the races, but this didn't happen at all, and the pace was quite reasonable, even after getting a faster broom later on in the story. During races, you can cast spells to give you a speed boost or to slow down your opponents. Unfortunately, this didn't really make much of a difference to the race results. It felt a bit underused, and it would have benefited from a larger pool of spells to cast, as it would have made the dynamic of each race a bit more interesting. Although not all extracurricular activities will involve whizzing along the racetrack casting spells, you will also have to sweep up menacing ghosts that are terrorising the region. It's your job to ride your trusty broom across the track and purify these phantoms by shooting at them. Regrettably, these ghost sections were the most awkward part of the game. When you're firing at the ghosts, it takes a while to hit the target, and this was not helped by having a long reload time between shots. This led to me braking on the track, so I could project my blasts towards the ghosting beams without worrying about missing the target. Later down the line, you can buy crystal upgrades for your broom that will help with aiming and reload times, which makes the tedium of these stages a little bit more bearable. After each stage, you can spend your earned points. You can buy fancy brooms and various crystals that can be equipped to your broom to give you the upper hand in races. Of course, it won't make your broom a Nimbus 2000, but it will help complete certain race requirements, which, in turn, will give you more points to spend at the shop. Throughout the campaign, you will encounter many characters from the series, which is great if you're familiar with the series. The stages are broken up by cutscenes and they are well presented, though annoyingly, you have to re-watch a cutscene if you want to go back to a prior stage. Not only that, but the loading screens can take a while as well, which takes you away from the important business of racing. Minor complaints aside, my time flying around as a witch in VR was well spent. The races are straightforward and quite speedy, and it helps keep the majority of the tracks engaging. However, it's important to stress that this game is primarily for fans of the TV series. Overall though, the student report card comes back mostly positive, having far more ups than downs, and any fan of the series will enjoy enrolling at this magical academy. And that is the end of this review. I hope you enjoyed it and thank you for watching. If you did, do us a favour, go down below, hit like, subscribe and give the bell icon a nudge and turn on all notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. The info box has our social media channels, website links and supporters links where you can support the team if you can. I've been Chris, you've been gorgeous, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, bye bye.